Thank you for coming back to Echo Base Network. Coach here on this one. Today we're talking about the rumor that just hit the airwaves today. It is the return of Han Solo and Princess Leia, but, unfortunately it's not exactly what we're thinking. I just want to get into the leak, and I'll provide my analysis following this. This is coming from a site that many of us do not trust, but they have been right about several things. Is it a clickbait site? Perhaps, but let's see what they're saying. And I got to say, I got to be honest with you, what they're reporting here does make sense. Doesn't mean that I like it, doesn't mean that I approve of it, but it does make sense. So here we go.
Echo 3 to Echo 7. Mono, buddy. Echo Station 3TA.
And the site, of course, is Giant Freaking Robot. I will put this in the description, a link to this article in the description of this video. Exclusive Dave Filoni Star Wars movie recasting Princess Leia. Alden Ehrenreich is returning as Han Solo. And they say, we've exclusively learned that Dave Filoni's upcoming Star Wars film will see the return of Alden Ehrenreich as Han Solo and the recasting of Leia Organa. Let's see exactly what they're saying here. The 2018 prequel, Solo, A Star Wars Story, isn't the most heavily embraced entry in the franchise, but its star is returning regardless. Our trusted and proven sources tell us Alden Ehrenreich will reprise his role as Han Solo in Dave Filoni's upcoming Star Wars movie. We've also learned Leia Organa, the role originated by the late Carrie Fisher, will also appear in the film, and the part will be recast. Regardless of Solo's underperformance, Alden Ehrenreich's return, I know I'm mispronouncing his last name, Alden Ehrenreich's return makes sense from what we already know about Dave Filoni's live-action feature directorial debut in the franchise. We know the film will take place in the New Republic era, the era between the timeline of the original trilogy and the more recent sequel trilogy. Garbage. Both Han Solo and Leia are still alive during this period, and Harrison Ford has been clear that he has no intention of returning to the first role to make him famous. While we know Alden, whatever his name is, will be in the film and that Leia will be recast, we don't know how big their parts in the movie will be. Speaking to Entertainment Weekly in April, Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau made statements hinting that the feature will be an event film akin to 2012's The Avengers. Filoni called it a clamoring of characters saying, "How do I get in this picture?" And that's what Jon Favreau and I have been figuring out. The implication seems to be that Dave Filoni could be bringing in characters from most all of the current and or completed Disney Plus series set in the New Republic era, including The Mandalorian and The Book of Boba Fett, as well as the upcoming shows like Ahsoka and Skeleton Crew. Considering the extended lifetimes of certain alien species, along with Star Wars' penchant for resurrection, we could possibly see characters popping up from Andor, Obi-Wan Kenobi, the prequel films, or even The Acolyte. Then there's many animated characters waiting to be transferred to live action, something Dave Filoni is intimately familiar with as the showrunner for The Clone Wars. Filoni has hinted we could even see non-canonical characters from other media pop up in the film, and there's always the officially canonical Star Wars comics and novels published after Disney's acquisition of Lucasfilm. So there it is. There is the report. We're getting Alden, whatever dude's name is, back as Han Solo. Solo lost money, by the way. But he will be reprising the role of Han Solo in this movie, and Carrie Fisher's Princess Leia will be in the movie, but it won't be Carrie Fisher, obviously, and it didn't say anything about deep faking. It's just a total recasting. What do you guys think about that? Me? I would be more in favor of a deep fake for Han, Leia, and Luke. The article doesn't say anything about Luke. To me, it's a foregone conclusion that if they're bringing in Leia and Han Solo, then maybe, just maybe, Dave Filoni will give us what J.J. Abrams failed, what Rian Johnson failed, and what Kathleen Kennedy has failed to give us, and that is the reunion of the three main characters, Han, Luke, and Leia, on screen together. The fact that those three characters were never in the sequel trilogy alone makes that not Star Wars. The sequel trilogy not Star Wars, because you couldn't even get those three characters together, and that is the biggest failure in the history of Hollywood cinema, in my opinion. Just think about it. Let that sink in for a little bit. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for coming to Echo Base Network today. Please give us a like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and share this video out. We'll be having our Thursday night chill stream tonight at 7 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time, and our regular show called EBN Live every Saturday night, also at 7 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. Hope to see you guys there. As we always say, we are, you are. Echo Base Network. May the Force be with you, and I'll see you guys on the next one.